Welcome back to Lawton Park again, Gus, which is going to be your 13th year. What keeps you motivated?
Well, I think the most important thing for myself, for self-motivation, is certainly to keep the club in First Division. It's took us a long time to get here, in the same sense it's we've stabilised for the last 5 years in the First Division. I think there's about 180 clubs below us would like to be in our position, and I think that's my main motivation, is first of all making sure we stay in the league, and then towards the last third of the season see exactly where we're situated, and as a group we'll see how we're going for promotion.
The Division 1 as it stands looks a very tough league. How do you think the club's going to go this season?
Well, to be very honest, I think this is going to be the toughest year in the 5 or 6 years we've been in the First Division. There's only 2 clubs in the First Division at present, Pascoe Vale and ourselves, who haven't actually been in the Premier League. So yeah, you've got Altona Magic coming down, you've got Sunshine George Cross coming down, and you've also got 2 very good teams coming up, Southern Stars and Port Melbourne, who they're going to be some very, very good games, and I think the league is going to be once again so even. And I think a lot's got to do with the good start you get, as we always try and do. So yeah, it's going to be a very, very tough league.
Yeah, like last year was, it ended up only a couple of points in promotion. What are your thoughts on? What are your thoughts on that?
Well, I thought to be very honest, we lost Caleb Nichols, the top goal scorer. Unfortunately, or fortunately, he had to go overseas to a wedding, his own wedding. So you know, there's not much we can do about that, being part-time footballers. But he certainly, we never really played in that middle part of the season. We couldn't score goals, and even Matty Durant was struggling to score goals. But when as soon as Caleb come back, we back on the run again. And unfortunately, we don't have Matty Durant this year. He's opted to drop down a division, which is a bit disappointing. But one player goes and another player comes.
Just tell us a bit about the staff for the under-21s and for the senior team.
Well, now Tom Burgess has taken over the under-21s from Jamie Skelly, who has been promoted up to learn a bit about the senior organisation, and I'm trying to give him as much responsibility as possible. He's also come in and freshened up the training sessions, which is excellent for the players. You've got Peter Blasby, who's to me, he's one of the best goalkeeping coaches going about, and he's sharing his duties with the under-21s. He's assisting Tom, so that itself is very, very solid, which says a lot for the goalkeepers, because they'll get some very, very good work.
Just tell us about this year's squad, about the players and the new signings and that Langwarrin can look forward to this year.
Well, we've promoted 3 of the young boys who played in the championship side last year, towards the end of the season last year. Well, they're certainly been playing in the first team. Young Alex and Brendan O'Connell and Miron. So the 3 boys, their ages around about 18, 19. They've been featuring very much so in the first team squad. So in order to freshen up the squad, we've had to go and look at 2 or 3 players, and we've managed to sign player Marco Rosano. He played with Northcote last year, so he's fitted in very well in the defensive side. We also have signed the boy Nick D'Angelo from Heatherton, and a young boy from Southern Stars. He actually played in the Turkish League last year, and I think it was around about the 3rd division, but Dugan Daglia. Also, a very important signing for us was Steve Bellerini in the middle of the park, and another Irish boy, Alan Pratt, in the middle of the park. And one of the most important positions that was my first signing was the goalkeeper, Michael Savolja. Michael's got a great deal of experience in the First Division with Southern Stars in Malvern, and he's got big shoes to fill, obviously, with Chris Jones retiring. But no, certainly freshened the squad up. And we've only really lost 2 or 3, and that's probably one of the hardest parts of Langwarrin, is releasing players, because once they come here they don't want to leave.
Any early injuries at the moment?
No, just normal soft tissue injuries, nothing too serious, which makes a change, because we've had some disastrous pre-seasons where we've really struggled with some serious injuries. But fingers crossed. We've only 3 more practice matches to go, and then we play North Geelong in the first game at home. So I'm looking forward to getting everybody fit and ready for that. We've also added Sean Skelly to the first team squad as the second goalkeeper. But we've Blaz has unearthed a very good keeper, a young boy, Famaro Dijiba. He's only 19, and he looks like he's going to be a very, very good goalkeeper for the future. The most important thing, I think, regarding Langwarrin operating, and there's a huge thanks got to be given to the sponsors who stick by the club, you know, every year. How the guys do it, I don't know, but they're all back again, and it's something that helps keep us going. And you talk about motivation, when these guys come in and put their hand there, and we've got to return it, you know, and hopefully we can put a competitive side on the park, which will do that. The other most important part is, you probably see on the video, that it's a very, very young squad we've got this year, and we'll just need to be patient with some of them.
All the best for the season then, Gus.
No, thank you very much. Yeah, thank you.